What's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing some more AI battles. We are doing a TSL of the British Isles. If you missed the last episode, Rome started off very, very strong as they conquered Norway and took them out of the game. However, their military has fallen a bit behind, even though right now they're winning pretty high in score. Most of it has to do with the fact that they have a ton of wonders up right now. They have a very strong cultural game going. They're about to finish the Petra, and they're currently also freaking building, what is this? The Koku Inn. Man, they're freaking a lot of wonders, a lot of wonders, a lot of wonders. England is a little checked right now, so unless they use their military, which is actually the second strongest, to expand, they're pretty well trapped right now. They do have Bradford over here, which is somehow holding out full loyalty. Probably because I think they were in a heroic age. We do have Scotland. Scotland is the one we're currently playing as. They have the North all to themselves, and they're currently the only ones over in Ireland right now as well. So they have a lot of potential. They have a lot of potential. So right now, I think it's a two-horse race between Rome and Scotland. But I'm going to say I think that the Anglo-Saxons are actually in a pretty decent position as well. They have 3, 4, 5, 6 cities, and they have a lot of room right here to grow unless Rome comes and grabs it. But Rome hasn't seemed to be too interested in actually building settlers. So I actually feel like the Anglo-Saxons could be the ones long-term to actually win this. But we'll see, we'll see. They actually ended up fighting a war with Rome when Rome was at its height of power, and they actually held true against Rome and didn't lose any of their cities. So go them, I guess, go them. They did have a wall, they had walls around Winchester, so that kind of helped. So one thing we'll notice, Anglo-Saxons declared war on Rome. All right, there we go. This is War 2.0. Rome is running around with a couple warrior monks, and then they also have crossbowmen, so I don't think this is going to go too hot for the Anglo-Saxons. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of troops right now, so that might have been a war because of score. But what was I going to say? I don't really remember. Yeah, I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, we're noticing that the AI, we're not playing with any mods this time, and we're noticing the AI is actually progressing pretty well through the text. So that's hopefully it's going to be something that's going to continue. They're building the Temple Artemis down here. They also have the Temple, the Mahabubadi. I can never say that one temple as well. And which one's their capital? Callus is actually their capital. Probably not how you say it, because I don't speak French. Anglo-Saxons are doing pretty well still. They're not really building any wonders. I'm not entirely sure what they've been going for. I guess units, but they don't have that large of a military either. And the fact is, their military is pretty much non-existent right now. So this would be a great time for swordsmen in England to actually maybe push out. We'll see if that actually happens. Over here to the west, still not much is happening, although Scotland is throwing down another city over here in Ireland. We'll see how that goes. England declared war on Rome. There we go. There we go. There we go. And Rome doesn't have any walls either, so this could be very, very bad for Rome. We'll see how this works out. They, in fact, should be able to grab this city pretty easily, I would think. We'll see. Rome does have knights. They do have crossbowmen. They do have a lot of warrior knights. Anglo-Saxon and Rome peaced out. Good for Rome. Yerevan is apparently, okay, it's probably owned by Rome, it looks like. And that actually might have been why they declared war, because they're trying to take Yerevan, but Yerevan has walls, and so there's no way that they're actually going to be able to grab that city from them. We'll see if Med actually falls here, or if they're going to go over to Ravenna. I don't know why you'd go over to Ravenna. I don't know why you're not coming and grabbing this city. Also, where did your swordsmen go? You decided to put all your swordsmen up here, and they're immediately getting killed by these crossbowmen. So that seems like very bad decisions on England's part. Scotland has a pretty freaking large army right now, so I think they're pretty peaceful, or they're pretty safe, I suppose would be a better way to say it. I'd assume Leventa is probably suzerain, or I'd assume Scotland's probably the suzerain of them. Once again with these freaking graphical glitches. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. Leeds. England actually throwing Leeds up there. And another city that's actually holding on. We'll see once they get to a dark age if all these English expansions are going to be successful. Now, do they have loyalty bonus? They might actually have a loyalty bonus, right? Why did you put your swordsman way up there? You could have very easily grabbed this city, England. And now you're going to grab nothing and you're going to lose everything. So stupid, so stupid, so stupid. It might be one of these cases where Rome's going to end up like winning the game simply because no one else knows how to play the game. They finished another wonder. Yeah, they finished the Kotuku. England made peace with Rome. Yep, we kind of saw that one coming. Scotland is throwing down another wonder, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. They also built the Kilwa, which is great for suzerains, rather envoys. We actually have a, what is this one? Whoa, that's cool. That's the Minster. Oh, that's a really cool looking building. Good job, mod. I like you. Except you're screwing up with my graphical glitches, so yeah, maybe not. As for France, they don't have a large military. Not entirely sure what they're trying to do at this point because they're pretty well boxed in. So, yep, no, they're actually moving over to Ireland. So we'll see if they can actually hold on. Scotland did throw another city out over there. Let's go ahead and put a pause in. Let's take a quick look at the score, and we're probably going to end up reloading the game. Because of these stupid graphical glitches. So annoying, so annoying, so annoying. Okay, so let's take a quick look at score. Trajan still has a pretty large lead, and I'm assuming it's probably wonders. Yeah, they're doubling up on wonders, so that's 60 points right there. And then Empire is 142. Technology is Scotland is actually leading in technology, which makes the most sense. Because of all the mountains. They're making 43 per turn. So not as big of a bonus as I would think. Interesting. Culture victory, Rome is just running away with it right now. They actually already have 9 tourists. And they only need 39 total tourists. France actually has a potential chance here for culture victory, but probably not. But, I mean, my gosh, we're at turn 182, and Rome is technically a fourth of the way there to a cultural victory, so that is interesting. Actually, as for military strength, Rome is at 290. Robert the Bruce is at 905, man. England and everyone else is pretty weak. Wow. Part of that's because of how terribly they've actually been waging the wars against each other. If they actually would have had a successful war waging, like, hey, maybe go take the city versus going and sacrificing your units and moving them up north where, you know, they have crossbowmen and archers just waiting for you, maybe England would be in a better position, but, you know, who knows, who knows, who knows. Normally, I'd put a pause in here as I reload the game, but, you know, the thing is that requires editing, number one, and number two, since we're playing on a small map, it doesn't take too long to actually load up. If I'd ever get my 1080 Ti, if cryptocurrency would stop, you know, bumping up the freaking price, you know, this loading would probably go significantly quicker, although I imagine it's probably more RAM-based, maybe? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know if the loading in the game would be RAM-based. I would think it's actually based in the RAM of your video card, right? I don't know. So anyways, load the game. Okay, so, who was at war with each other? I actually kind of forgot that. Anyways, Anglo-Saxons are trying to throw down another city. There's a really good spot here. Turn off the freaking auto camera. God, I wish that didn't default on. I really, really want to see a city right here, man. Even right here. Right here would be more defensive, but I love to see it right here. So you can get both of these guys. You can get the stone. You can get the iron. You could also get the gems. No, the mercury, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. You wouldn't be able to get this iron, but that's fine. Put it down. Put it down. Thank you, Lyford. All right. Oh my gosh. So it must be every time they put a city down. Maybe that's it. Every time they put a city down, the game just bugs out. France finished a wonder. Okay. What wonder did you finish, perchance? We already saw the temple. We already saw both of those guys. Oh, they got the Mount Saint Michel. Huh. That's actually in France, I think, right? Pretty sure that's in France. Anglo-Saxons declared war on Rome. England declared war on Rome. I'm assuming both of those are probably score-based reasonings for Rome, or for the war. What kind of units are we rolling around with? Yo, I want to see where we're at. So we're actually working on the frigates right now. We're actually almost to gunpowder. So we're almost through the Renaissance era. Interesting. So yeah, it definitely feels like our mods kind of screwed up the AI in the last game. Probably the AI plus mod, or potentially even the battle mod, just kind of screwed with the AI and what they wanted to do or what they were supposed to do. Because we're actually progressing pretty well in science. The other thing is, if you missed the end of the last series, we had a couple free cities that had indestructible walls, and that was, yeah, kind of annoying, I think from now on, I'm just not going to play with any mods, because I'm pretty sure right now it's the mod that's screwing up and giving us these graphical glitches. I think it's the Anglo-Saxon mod. Almost certain. I probably could actually look it up. Hold up. We're going to go to the workshop while it's loading in. Browse the workshop. Let's go to browse, subscribe to items, and then we're going to look at Anglo-Saxons. I want to see if someone else is mentioning about the issues. Your custom civs, blah blah blah. Literally solved. Merrick. Maybe it's not this one that's giving us the graphical glitches, so I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it actually is with cities being placed down, and hopefully they don't place any more cities down. That's the hope. That's the hope. So, Rome still has next to no units. They do have a couple crossbowmen, but they have a lot of territory to defend. England very easily could come take Middlenium if they successfully, you know, wage this war properly. Like, hey, move your units and just go conquer it. It only has a 44 garrison strength, which isn't too bad. Speaking of which, England's currently building the Terracotta Army. All right. They might actually get a wonder down sometime this game. Did France get their city down? They did, and it's actually at full loyalty. So they have successfully moved over into Ireland. Scotland actually has 3 cities now down in Ireland. Nope, they conquered one of the city-states. That's why. So they're actually at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities right now. Rome is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. England's at 1, 2, 3, 4. France is at 1 plus 5, so they're at 6. 6, yeah. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're actually 7. They got 6 cities down there. Holy crap, man. And then Anglo-Saxons got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. So pretty much everyone's pretty even when it comes to cities. The difference is obviously Scotland still has a ton of room to grow, number one, and Rome has a lot of territory with their cities. Like you can see, but their culture's so high right now. They just have so much freaking territory. And that's why I think they're winning in the culture, well, rather in the empire, is just because of how much zones they have, how much territory they have. And part of it is, remember, anytime Rome throws down a city, they immediately get a building. But what was the building? The monument. So they immediately have a quicker culture gain. So they might actually win a culture victory here. So England did finish the Terracotta Army. We ended up getting another wonder down, not quite, but the Casa de Construcción is about to be finished for Rome. So that's another wonder for them. It's getting a little ridiculous. Don't really see anything else happening up north with Scotland. They threw another city down over here, so my gosh. Did France get another city down? No. Are they moving other settlers over there? No. So I wonder if they're kind of piecing out, like with the settling game, if they're pretty happy with where they're at. I actually don't see any other settlers down, which is kind of hilarious because there's still a lot of room to grow. So we'll see if people actually continue to grow, or if they're just going to, at this point, focus on what they actually have. So the question still becomes, and it's probably the same question we had after the first episode, is can anyone check Rome? The funny thing is they've gone through so much time where they just don't have any units. And if someone would actually properly wage war against them, they would probably be pretty screwed. And England is that person who could probably declare the war and actually take over their towns, but they're just not focused on that. I mean, the funny thing is there's no encampment districts. Okay, they have a single encampment district, but we have almost next to no walls in all of their cities at this point. We're look at England. England's up here with medieval walls already. Jeez. Man, I'm kind of disappointed in England. I really am. And then you have all these troops up here. Like, what the heck are you doing up here? So let's put a pause in really quickly. How long has this episode been going for? We're at 13 minutes. Okay. I want to take a quick look at world rankings. And obviously, Rome's probably still winning, as we figured.
Having seen a non-market
score victory. Rome is at 100 points better than the next, which is still Scotland. Culture victory... Not quite. Luckily, everyone else is getting a few more... it's probably Scotland, honestly, who's in second place. Maybe Catherine. So that's bumping the number up. So they're actually 1/3 of the way to actually having a culture victory. We're almost halfway through the game. As for science victory, Robert the Bruce is making 72 per turn. So they are slowly pulling away on that. Culture victory, 75 versus 52. Yeah. Military strength, Rome's up to 309. Scotland still has the ridiculously large military. So I suppose if there's one thing we're probably hoping for is I would love to see Scotland actually declare war on Rome. They could definitely take Ostia, probably no problem. But if they did declare war, we might be able to see them knock out some of the Rome units. Oh my gosh. Did they throw down another city? I think they threw another city down. Did someone, maybe it's anytime anyone puts a city down? I don't know. I don't know. All right. We're going to put a pause in this episode and I'll load back in. And then as soon as we get back, as soon as I load the game, we'll just start up again. All right. If we get that graphical glitch again, we're probably... What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh. So apparently we're going to have a permanent graphical glitch now in the game. So maybe we just avoid that part of the map. I mean, I guess you guys tell me whether or not you find it annoying. Man, this is kind of frustrating. If I have to say one thing, it's like this Civ last couple AI series are really convincing me I'm starting to hate mods. I'm starting to just not like the mods, only because it's like they have so many issues, which makes sense because it's like, you know, any patch or anything with like the Civ game, any DLC or something like that is going to get QA tested to death, where all these mods are like never going to have any QA testing. Like we're basically the QA test right now. So Rome finished another wonder. I mean, here's the thing. This series also might be over here pretty quickly if Rome keeps finishing these wonders, because they're getting ridiculous amounts of culture. So that's rather intriguing to see. The other thing is we could actually try playing the game again. I don't know. I'm hoping at least this week they will announce when we can expect the spring patch, but still haven't heard any word yet. So we'll see. We'll see. England declared war on the Anglo-Saxons, which is not particularly advantageous. We really wanted to see him declare war on Rome, only because we want to see Rome get knocked down a peg so they don't run away with the game. There definitely seems to be something in this AI series, and maybe some of you guys who have done your own AI series can tell me the same, but it feels like early on a certain Civ starts running away with the game, and then it just feels like they're going to win the game no matter what. I feel very rarely have we ever seen a AI series come from behind, or a AI series or an AI Civ that we, you know, maybe wasn't running away with the game early on, end up winning the game. I don't know. It's almost as if like, and I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's just Civ in general, because anytime we play Civ, it's like you're always trying to get to that point where you just start snowballing. Because once you start snowballing, you're going to win the game. And it's like usually a little awkward in the beginning, but once you know, whether it's science, whether it's culture, whatever you're doing, as soon as you get that snowball starting, you're basically unstoppable. And maybe that's what's happened, is Rome has started their snowball and no one's just going to be able to compete with said snowball. So the war itself is not going too hot for England. Still quite a few units here for the Anglo-Saxons, so I think they're definitely going to be able to hold on to this, hold on to their cities. Up here, Rome actually has... They must be at war, too, with the Anglo-Saxons. Maybe that's why England declared war on them? I would love to see a Scottish-Rome fight. Yeah, they're actually at war, because you can see the district got built and then immediately started attacking, so... Oh, you know what the other thing we're going to do? We're going to play online speed. I forgot to do that. But, you know what? I think we're going to wrap this series up here. Not the series. We're going to wrap this episode up here. Hopefully the next time we load the game in, it's not going to have this issue. Maybe after a, you know... closing the game, it'll be okay, but we'll see. Also, let me know if you guys find it really annoying. Maybe we'll just now it's gone, so it's only when I'm doing the automation. I don't know. So Trajan's definitely starting to run away with the game. As for the culture victory, they are not quite, actually they're falling a little bit behind on that. Yeah, they're not quite a third of the way anymore. Actually no, they're a little more than a third of the way. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, show your support. I'll see you guys next time. By the way, I love these freaking minsters. They look so cool. But yeah, later.